In this video, I will be examining two companies within the same market segment, namely Airbus and Boeing, the two leading aerospace companies in the world. The European-US rivalry between these two companies is one of the most intense rivalries in the market sector, with each trying to outshine the other. In this video, I will examine different aspects of the two companies. I will first start with Airbus and then move on to Boeing. Airbus was initially established as an economic interest group under the title Airbus Industry in 1970. At this point, it was a consortium of several different aerospace companies. Airbus Industry was the first major European aerospace company and was created mainly to reduce the European dependency on the ever-growing American aerospace industry. In 2001, Airbus Industry became one single company called Airbus SAS. The company is a subsidiary of the European Aeronautic, Defence and Space Company. It is run by an executive board of 10 members, and its current president and CEO is Thomas Enders. Airbus is commonly known for its production of commercial airliners. However, it also produces a range of aircraft for corporate, government, and VIP use as well. In addition, it specializes in military aircraft. Airbus shows features of vertical integration. It is structured in such a way that it is divided into 3 centers of excellence: operations, programs, and core functions, in order to maximize efficiency of production. Within the operations center, there are also 4 centers of excellence. The division of work into different sectors in different areas helps contribute towards the manufacturing of the final product. As you can see, the graph shows the total number of Airbus orders from 1989 to 2009. Looking at the graph, clearly, the number of orders per year follows no particular pattern. They rise and fall in a very unpredictable manner. In the early 1990s, there's a slight drop in order numbers, most likely because of the recession that took place then. However, by the mid-1990s, the order numbers pick up, and although they are not very consistent, up until 2005, Airbus experienced relatively steady rises and shallow drops in order numbers. In 2005, however, there's a sudden increase from 370 to 1,111 orders, which then falls the following year, only to rise again in 2007. By 2008, there's a sudden decline which continues on in 2009. The drastic rise in 2005 and 2007 could be due to the booming aerospace industry in Asia, mainly in India and China. It could also be due to aging fleets and technological advancements. The fall in order numbers in 2008 and 2009 would most likely be due to the economic crisis, which would have increased fuel prices and reduced the total number of orders. This clearly illustrates the concept of cross-price elasticity of demand. I will now examine Airbus's leading rival, Boeing. Boeing was established in 1916 by William E. Boeing. Over the years, Boeing has remained very successful. It played a very important role in the Second World War in the production of airplanes for the U.S. Army. Furthermore, during the Cold War and the intensifying space race with the U.S. and the USSR, Boeing made substantial increases to its production of passenger airlines, jets, missiles, and rockets. Boeing is a private company. Currently, the headquarters of Boeing are in Chicago. Its current president and CEO is Jim McNerney, and like Airbus, it too has an executive board of 10 members. Boeing is known for its production of commercial airplanes such as those belonging to the 7 series. However, Boeing also specializes in defense systems and is the world's largest designer and manufacturer of tankers, fighters, and helicopters. In addition, it also produces satellites and launch vehicles, and is a major service provider to NASA. Boeing shows features of both horizontal and vertical integration. The 2 types of integration are seen in the very structure of the company, which is divided into 2 main business units: Boeing Commercial Airplanes and Boeing Integrated Defense Systems. These 2 units are completely separate and produce different products. This clearly shows features of horizontal integration. However, both of them are supported by 3 common units: the Boeing Capital Corporation, the Shared Services Group, and the Boeing Engineering, Operations, and Technology Unit. Since the 2 main units share common support services rather than having their own ones, vertical integration is very much evident. This graph showing the total number of Boeing orders from 1989 to 2009 is very similar to the previous graph showing Airbus's orders. Although the total number of orders is on the whole more than that of Airbus, the two companies experience rises and falls around the same time, most likely for the same reasons. Although there are some smaller aerospace companies, the majority of the aerospace market is controlled by Airbus and Boeing. In previous years, there were more prominent aerospace companies, during which time Airbus and Boeing functioned in an oligopoly, a type of market structure in which a small number of producers compete with each other. However, today, the two companies function in a duopoly, the type of market structure in which just two producers compete with each other to gain a majority of the market share. Since there are only two main aerospace companies, the rivalry between Airbus and Boeing is easily one of the most hard-fought.